Alright, so to kind of answer your question, Houseless. Um, well, if you're talking about the highest level of Soten play, first of all, I don't know of any high level Soten players that have touched this game for a significant portion of time. Like I said, this is my second time doing attempts, and you can see my attempt counter is 17, and I say my attempt counters pretty seriously now. This one had 4 mistakes because I was testing to see if my video would show up. So, I remember I made a rough estimate on emulator quite some time ago that was about 50 seconds of difference. When I actually got a hold of a Xbox version of the game, I revised that because I felt like that wasn't accurate. I don't know exactly how much you're losing. It depends on who you ask, really. Ben says that it's like as close to 2 minutes. I think that's overshooting it quite a bit. I think it's probably closer to 1:10. And that's for emulator. I have no idea what or how much more PS3 loses. I mean, it's really hard to tell without somebody actually pushing the category that's at that higher echelon of play. If I had to guess, though, it's probably somewhere between 110 and 130. So... I didn't really catch everything. It looks like it's about 2 seconds slower loading in than emulator here, from what I could tell. I had it at about 12 seconds. But again, don't take that as the gospel truth either. I've already discussed with you the difficulties involved with calculating the differences between versions. I meant you could have just looked at my timer. There's so many things that contribute to playing worse. Like, even those transition screens right there. I remember doing a preliminary estimate that put them about 1/5 of a second slower on emulator for each loading screen. Obviously that varies between loading screens. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's way more, like for bosses. But, you know, 2/10 of a second is a lot of time. So if you're used to shield dashing at a particular speed, and all of a sudden you need to change that speed, it's gonna feel really weird. And like I said, it all depends on who you ask, Houseless. Like I said, I think Benz is overshooting it, but who knows? He could be correct. It's hard to tell without being a computer.
Wait a moment.
Uh-huh. Nice knife throw. Okay. I actually wasn't sure if I got the double kill or not, so I know I didn't. Let's jump city over these 8 girls. I just used a stopwatch, didn't I? I think I did. Either I gotta let it, well, maybe I didn't analyze it and take it. I have a lot of hearts still. I thought I heard the stopwatch sound go off. I find the easiest way to tell if you got the double kill or not is to just know when you level up. If you're leveling up off the skeletons, then it means you got it. If you level up off the bloody zombie, then you didn't. Has anyone ever used a mechanical controller for setting runs? Dude, look at that time save! And it's gonna go bye-bye right now. Oh man.
I'm interested in this.
That Pac-Man 2, son. Pac-Man is basically an emoticon in that game.
I'm interested.
Thank you. Farewell.
Wow. Come on! Never. Just never works. Just never works. Ugh. So that wasn't correct. It was almost a good library escape, but then it wasn't. Hopefully Mouse is catching how I'm turning around during Mistbat. That guy's losing like 3 seconds to that. Really poor. Not much I could do about it though. So is that room. That was interesting, obviously. Come on. This will be interesting. So let's see if cross lags more than a second. This will be interesting.
defeated.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
So yeah,
For what profit is it to a man if he
and that was with
gains
what,
the world
like,
and loses his own
I have no idea. How much time do you think I lost in the Imprint? Probably 12 seconds?
1626.
More than that, actually. Probably like 16, because of the problems at the bottom, too.
Tell me,
So yeah.
what were Lisa's last words?
She said, "Do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot."
Thanks to Squall.
She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa,
Yeah, somewhere around there. 12 to, I would say somewhere around 12 to 16 total. Like, including the bottom. And then obviously I didn't use the extended wing smash strat. Because, like, my wing smashes are garbage on D-pad. That's another huge disadvantage, is because I have to move slower on D-pad. You notice how I tend to gain height on my wing smashes a lot more. And that's basically a side effect of that, is because I'm going slower, I'm getting more up input than anything else. All bosses PS3 now? No, I don't want to depress you, Snow. That'd be just mean. That feel win-win.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not.
So that feels
My
pretty
own
good,
reasons
actually.
For destroying him.
I mean, I definitely could get the time lower,
Must have been
but I have a
painful
sub
for you.
20 now.
Indeed.
And that's kind of a
But you
preliminary
must
goal.
always remember that the only
I need to get a sub
solution
20 on
for
emulator now,
triumph
is a big thing.
is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard,
I mean, you've been
What
making
can we
good
do now?
games, Mouse. It's just, you gotta, there's a lot of things to learn when it comes to all
It
bosses.
would be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Especially when it comes to the count for wing smashing in certain rooms. I'm sure you've dropped a lot of wing smashes during transitions
Don't you want to go
that you just
after
weren't
him, Maria?
familiar with.
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again.
And then,
on
you know,
that
obviously
day,
the clock rush
maybe.
wasn't that great either. But
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
yeah, the big things is just learning when or how many wing smashes you need. The other thing is just you need to learn how to gravity bat more. Because you can, a lot of really difficult rooms become trivialized by good gravity bat. Time to revisit the long hallway house. Sit there for another 6 hours trying to string together wing smashes. Which, by the way, that probably helped you in all bosses, since you have that 13 to 15 wing smash string from long hallway into caverns. And then obviously there's that extended wing smash inside of catacombs as well. It actually can be Snow, or Mouse, not that often, but sometimes. Really the hardest part is, because you want to extend, you want to like bat at the last second, so you get the most height and the most horizontal effect on it. But at the same time, if you wait too long, you bonk. Yeah, it sucks. Now the question is what do I do? I honestly, considering the runs that I was doing before, I did not expect this to happen this quickly. It's actually hilarious that this is now my sum of best. I literally golded on every single split. Pretty hilarious. The R. Kelly splits. Oh. I mean, I have things to do. The question is like, what do I do? I mean, I could play FF9, I could grind Parasite Eve, I could, like, play something else. But there you go. There you go, houseless. Where's your fucking excuse, huh? Where's your sub 20? This is clearly world record, and I demand that the boards be split so that it reflects that. I'm just fucking with you guys. So when are you gonna start pushing no reset runs, by the way, Houseless? Like, I know you've been trying to make runs work a lot more, but when do you actually start? Are you gonna wait until see when you're, like, if you're in or not completely, like on the 18th? Or are you actually gonna, like, start working on that before? Alright, let's name this fucker. Okay, 0412 18.